Hail Jehovah, the Holy One of Israel. Can we say historically that God didn't give the current land of Israel to Father Abraham? Now let's get the correct and valid narrative, even though some itchy ears may decide or prefer any other false narrative. It is verifiable that all the three major religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, trace their roots back to Father Abraham, who migrated from Mesopotamia by God's instruction. Abraham, before dying, divided all his assets, including land, among all his sons, Isaac, Ishmael, and other sons of Keturah, etc. If this is true, why then are all these fights and wars? According to history, all these descendants of Abraham were living together in peace and harmony, apart from intermittent troubles from criminals and robbers, which were dealt with by the communities. So even when the Medo-Persians, the Greeks, and the Romans came in succession to rule, they all knew who owned what. In which land did David reign as king? In which land did Jeremiah, Isaiah, and the other prophets prophesy? Where did Jesus live? It is the same land that the Romans, being spiteful and out of anger, frustration, and bitterness, led by an army general, renamed as Palestina. This was done to provoke the conquered Jewish owners of the land and constantly remind them of their old enemies, the Philistines, a race that used to attack Israel during the times of King Saul and King David, but disappeared after the 5 consecutive level captivity periods of the 1. Assyrians under Sennacherib, 2. Babylonians under Nebuchadnezzar, 3. Medes and Persians under Cyrus, Darius, etc. 4. The Greeks under Alexander the Great, 5. The Romans under the Caesars. After these long periods of captivities, the Edomites, Philistines, and many other pre-captivity races disappeared into the assimilation programs and agendas initiated by the Assyrian kings. Only the Jewish tribes and nation refused to be assimilated, though partial success was made with the Samaritans. This is provable history. The uninformed must zip up. The present-day Israel. Peaceful cohabitation was going on between Israel and its neighbors before October 7, 2023. In the UNGA of September 2023, both Netanyahu, Israeli Prime Minister, and other leaders spoke glowingly, in the hope of peaceful agreements and accords developing. If the October 7, 2023 massacre orchestrated by Iran, using terrorists Hamas, did not happen while Israel relaxed, thinking peace was coming, this present conflagration would not happen. Iran and its proxies Hezbollah, Hamas and Houthis intentionally and deliberately struck to 1. To derail the peace initiatives and rapprochements going on. All the Sunni Muslims were ready to negotiate for peaceful coexistence and pave the way for greater economic development in the Middle East. Iran, the leader of the Shiites, felt sidelined and out of envy and bitterness tried to counterforge a reconciliation with their Sunni brothers, which is good. But at the same time, they used Hamas and Hezbollah to disrupt the other parallel peace talks. The future. According to the scriptures, what is happening now is a prelude, a build-up and setup by the divine master strategist of the universe, in line with his irresistible will and determinate counsel, to corner both Israel, its hostile and angry neighbors, and the major powers of the world to sit on a decisive table of negotiations for peace. It will happen. It is, thus saith the Lord. The Master is moving them all to that point where a man, referred to by Prophet Daniel and other ancient Jewish prophets as the beast, will work out an agreement with many for 1 week. 1 week will actually be a 7-year peace plan. It will come to pass. Something will happen to the Mosque of Omar in Jerusalem. Then after, Israel will be tired of wars and blame Netanyahu. The Arab nations will be tired of dealing with this irrepressible tiger called Israel. Everybody, due to economic crisis, etc., will sign for peace at any cost. You will see this come to pass. Remember that the Bible can never be wrong in foretelling the future of this world. Certainly, the present Russian-Ukraine war, the rising tensions in the Baltic, the face-off between China and the West over Taiwan and Japan, yes, and other conflicts will push everybody to seek peace. Note the gradual emergence of the so-called politico-economic bloc called BRICS. Putin is just walking into the trap of Ezekiel chapters 38 and 39, the Gog and Magog prophecy. Of course, Russia sending warplanes to Iran and supporting some African countries like Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, South Africa, and the scenarios in Sudan are parts of the jigsaw puzzle for the Magog military formation against the land of Israel. This is not meant for now yet. There must be a season of false peace that will make Israel be deceived and put their trust in satanic politicians first, leading to the 7-year peace plan, before that war of wars breaks loose. By that time, America and all its NATO allies will have been in disarray and will never be in a position, militarily wise, to defend or even assist Israel. Perish the idea of a no-Israel world. It will never happen. But there is coming a time prophetically called the time of Jacob's trouble in the future. Then, it may look like Israel is done away with, but it will turn again. Too much exposition for a day.